Hey all, this is Bob, aka Mr. Reef Safe, and this is more aquarium equipment I do not regret buying. Okay, so this one is going to have 3 in 1. First is the Sicce Ultra Zero utility pump that goes hand in hand with the Python No Spill extension hose and the Python No Spill clean and fill hook. First, let me talk about the Sicce Zero utility pump. I have to admit, I got one of these things about 2 years ago, and it sat on my shelf for 6 months before I finally returned it. I kept thinking to myself, why should I open this and use a $100 pump when I have a bunch of pumps just sitting on the shelf? Or I can just use a siphon. I did not have an understanding of what this pump was really used for, so I returned it. About 6 months after that, I had the opportunity to get another one. And for reasons I cannot remember, I decided to go ahead and get it. I remember the day that it came in and I opened it up. I was very skeptical on whether or not it would work as well as people said it did. Then I used it, and one use made me a believer in this pump. I read some reviews on it, and everyone that was using it and giving it a positive review was using the Python hose with it. While I do have the full Python kit, I bought this hose and the hook separately just to use on my own water changes. The hose is about 10 foot long, and it attaches right to the pump itself, and the other end screws right into the hook. A water change before would take me about 45 minutes to an hour. Now I can get one done in under 10 minutes. And by the way, I do a 30-gallon water change weekly. Here's the pump getting ready to do a water change on my aquarium. I have a Brute trash can with 30 gallons of water in it ready to go. And then I have a second Brute trash can so that I can siphon the water out of my tank. Once I've taken the water out, the Sicce gets put to work. And within 5 minutes, I have 30 gallons of fresh salt water in my tank ready to go. By the way, I like this thing so much, I now have 3 of them. And I don't regret them at all. They are the best pump that I have used for maintenance work. Let me know in the comments how many of y'all have used the Sicce Zero Utility Pump and what you think of it. Remember, I don't have any sponsors, but Sicce, if you're listening, I would love for you to sponsor my TikTok. Until next time, this is Mr. Reef Safe. Catch you soon.